AgweekTV Soy Insight, brought to you by the North Dakota Soybean Council.
After a late start this spring, the soybean crop is looking good. But this is the time of year to get out and check your fields for signs of disease. Rose Dunn has more in this month's Soy Insight.
Despite kind of a late start planting in the spring, the soybean crop is catching up and looking pretty good. But there are some things growers need to be watching out for. Joining us now is Dr. Sam Markell, Extension Plant Pathologist. This is a critical time of year for growers, isn't it?
Yeah, the crop does look great. And one of the things I encourage growers to do, sometime between mid-August and early to mid-September, they want to go out into that crop and take a look for some of the diseases that they might find. And really what we're looking for is 4 different diseases to show up. Soybean cyst nematode's been around for a while now. A lot of the growers know about soybean cyst, and we talk about soil sampling. And the North Dakota Soybean Council makes it really easy. There's bags that are distributed to each of the county offices in the state. Growers can pick it up, take a soil sample, send it into the lab, and then they'll get their data back in the mail, and the Soybean Council covers the lab fees. But there's 3 other ones that I think that they should look at too. So sudden death syndrome is an emerging disease in the state. Usually you see it as really bright yellow flecks on the leaves, and eventually what happens is those plants will drop those leaves and the plants will die fairly quickly. Brown stem rot shows up in mid-August as well, and you can find that by cutting the stem open in the middle, and there'll be like a brown line in it. Charcoal rot shows up in a hot, dry August, and we've had a couple of those in a row, and we saw some pretty significant charcoal rot in the last 2 years. And what happens with that is you see areas in a field that'll start to prematurely senesce, they start to die, and the leaves will all hang on. And pretty soon you'll have an area of soybeans that looks like it needs to be harvested about 3 weeks before anything else. So what you find in August, there will be solutions, there will be management tools that you can have available in the next upcoming years.
Very important information. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Sam Markell.
For more information about the SCN sampling program, contact Sam Markell at NDSU.